Hello everybody, Tim here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're reacting to YouTubers who have spent time in jail or prison. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a like and subscribe. I'm hyped up on soda right now, caffeine, so let's get right to it.
These are 10
Woo!
YouTubers who have spent time
10 YouTubers. All right.
We're going to list them from 3 hours in jail to 50 years in prison.
50 years?
Sam Pepper and Ice Poseidon, who got arrested together for the dumbest reason imaginable.
Is this the, yup, the VidCon.
Sam and Ice had the genius idea of hiding in a purple
I saw this on stream.
wheels
This was
so they could
hilarious.
sneak past security into VidCon, where they'd stay and film a 24-hour overnight challenge. Everything seemed to be going well in the beginning, as Sam and Ice cruised into the convention whilst filming and laughing at security through
I think they had like 5,000 viewers.
Forget that they were live streaming to thousands of people, and it would only take one call to VidCon to have their whole plan shut down.
Yeah.
This call would happen less than 10 minutes after getting inside, which is followed by security and police walking straight up to them before they'd be arrested.
Man, step out. Come on, fast. What is all this?
The two were taken back to the police
They're like,
station
what?
and banned from
Rip.
VidCon for life and given a notice to appear in court, which eventually resulted in a further 2 years
probation,
$100 in fines, and 80 hours of community service.
Yep.
Sam Pepper and Ice Poseidon's arrest was short-sighted and idiotic. However, it still wasn't as stupid as the time Logan Paul was sent to jail for a whole day after getting arrested.
A whole day?
In Italy.
In Italy?
In 2017, when Logan was in his obnoxious vlogger phase, and prior to the arrest, Logan's group had disrespected Italian norms, gotten kicked out of hotels, and had filmed locals without their permission. So by the time the group made it to Italy's famous Colosseum, they were bound to get into trouble. Logan began by stating that he knew flying a drone over the Colosseum was illegal.
I understand drone shots here are illegal, so let's definitely do that.
However, after putting the drone
they're gonna do it
anyway, the military were able to capture it.
I found it. Ellipsis. Military has it.
And Logan was arrested shortly thereafter.
Damn.
Drone
Yeah.
in this area is illegal.
No bueno.
We must arrest you for this.
Okay.
After being released from jail later that afternoon, Logan was straight back to his idiotic self.
Dude.
Savage, bro. Bring my boy Logan back.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here.
Logan.
Logan Paul in this phase, his vlogs, some of his vlogs are entertaining. Don't get me wrong. But when you're screaming, being obnoxious, doing stupid shit, getting arrested, then it's kind of fucked up. Like if someone says like, hey, can you please stop filming? Don't do this. Stop doing it. All right.
And if anything, seemed proud of what had happened.
I went to jail, bro. I've been in jail, bro.
While Logan did have to spend a full day behind bars, his punishment wasn't nearly as bad as Sniper Wolf's, who after being charged with armed robbery, had to spend multiple nights in jail. It happened back
Wait, she did armed robbery? No wonder why she's got red flags all over her.
in 2013, before Sniper Wolf became a big YouTuber, and the incident was explained in a video appropriately titled My Jail Story. She explained that while shopping at a department store, she was asked by security to check her bag, yet since Sniper Wolf didn't want this to happen, she pushed the security guard and ran back to her car.
He stopped me, asked for my bag, and pulled it from me. I didn't know what to do. I just ran away and got in my car.
Sniper Wolf seemed confident that she didn't actually have anything in her bag,
I didn't even steal anything and they had no proof I did.
yet under the assumption that she was running because she had stolen something, Sniper Wolf was arrested later that day.
They took me to the police station jail, they took mugshots, and they asked us a ton of questions.
She was then charged with armed robbery.
I was charged with armed robbery.
What the heck?
It wasn't official charges. They could just pretty much charge us whatever they want right now.
Before she
That's so stupid.
Jail complex, where she remained for 3 days before being released.
I was in jail for almost 3 days.
Yet this wouldn't be the last time that Sniper Wolf ended up behind bars, because 3 years later, Sniper Wolf would take to Twitter to make a new post reading, "So neighbors called the cops because they heard screaming, and I got arrested for disorderly conduct, lol at my mugshot though."
What?
This post was followed by a video simply titled Arrested, in which Sniper Wolf explained that she'd been taken to jail for the night after getting into a petty fight with her boyfriend.
So of course I was screaming. I got arrested for disorderly conduct.
Okay, that is just some freaking bullshit. Getting arrested for getting in like a fight, like you're screaming, like, damn.
So apparently you're not allowed to scream in your own house.
And while it definitely feels like Snipe Wolf isn't telling the full story about both of her jail terms, there's definitely no missing details for the next YouTuber who was sentenced to 15 months in prison for playing a prank on a homeless person. Back in 2017, a Spanish creator with over 1 million subscribers called Reset.
I've seen clips of this.
Take the filling out of an Oreo, replace it with toothpaste, and give it to a homeless person. Despite stating that the toothpaste-filled Oreo would help the homeless man clean his teeth, the community began to destroy Reset, creating a 125,000 signature petition to have his channel deleted, which accompanied a 19 million view video by Auron Play titled Reset the Most Stupid on Internet. However, Reset's worst punishment was still yet to come, as after the homeless man's daughter noticed the backlash on the internet, she'd take legal action against the YouTuber, and Reset ended up in court. The judge, Rosa Aragonés, noted that it was not an isolated event, and the social media star had a propensity for cruel behavior and preying on easily or vulnerable victims. She found him guilty of violating the man's moral integrity. Reset was sentenced to 15 months in prison and was ordered to pay 20,000 euros to the homeless man. Reset also received a 5-year ban from all social media, with his sentence commencing in June 2019, meaning he'll be able to return to YouTube in June 2024, although certainly with a downtrodden reputation. Beamscore was another million-plus subscriber channel who managed to land themselves in prison, although for an even longer time than Reset. The two owners of the family channel, Billy and Eva, were often seen on social media with luxury cars and extravagant homes, yet it turns out that not all of their money had been made through their YouTube channel, because on the 23rd of February 2020, they'd upload a video titled "We Kept This a Secret Long Enough, We Were Arrested," in which they'd explained that they had a court date for an unspecified charge.
Yes, we were arrested, and we have a very important date. We have a sentencing date. That will change our lives forever.
What they do.
Later, it was revealed that the couple were being accused of identity theft and defrauding the government, having accessed or attempted to access social security accounts belonging to over 1,400 different individuals without the victim's knowledge or authorization.
Stealing identities to make money. That was my hustle back then. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but it was just I needed a way to make money.
See, the fact that like you're stealing people's identity, doing that shit, think it's funny. Congratulations, kid. You're in jail now.
People explained that all of this had happened 5 years prior to beginning YouTube, although this didn't seem to matter to the judge, who sentenced the couple to 3 years in prison.
I got 2 years, and Ivani got 1 year.
I had a year and a day.
She has a year and a day.
As well as ordered them to pay back the $94,000 that they had stolen. In true family channel fashion, they then used their time in prison as clickbait for content, yet this behavior wasn't nearly as bad as Russian YouTuber Ruslan Sokolovsky, who was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for playing Pokemon Go in a church. In early August 2016, Sokolovsky filmed a video of himself catching Pokemon in Yekaterinburg's Church on Blood. The video stirred up a controversy among believers, while a criminal case was initiated in accordance with the Russian Criminal Code's articles, citing incitement to hatred and enmity, denigrating human dignity, as well as violating the right to freedom of conscience and religion.
The alleged crime, playing Pokemon Go inside an Orthodox church. Sokolovsky shared a YouTube video that showed him playing the smartphone game. His video went viral and prompted a police investigation. Officials said the video was one of many by the young blogger that questioned or criticized the church.
In May 2017, approximately 1 year after posting the Pokemon Go video, Ruslan was handed a 3.5-year suspended prison term, and while his 500,000 subscriber YouTube channel is pretty much dead these days, he's still yet to spend any time behind bars. Jens the Beast had a harsher sentence than anyone else on this list so far, although he was actually able to use YouTube to improve his reputation after getting out of prison. Jens the Beast explained that his life began to spiral out of control following the death of his mother at the age of 24. He was sent to prison for the first time back in 2009 after getting into an altercation with a nightclub bouncer, yet after finishing this first prison stint, he was sent back 2 more times, totaling 4 years spent behind
4 years behind bars.
During his final stint, Jens made the decision to get his life together.
The last prison sentence that I got, I used a lot of my time finding myself with cognitive therapy and anger management, stuff like that, so I cleared up my mind, decided that I'm not going back.
And after being released from prison, he launched his own coaching program before joining Rich Piana's 5% Nutrition group, and with the assistance of YouTube and Instagram, Jens was able to turn his life around completely.
Less than 3 years ago, I was released from prison, and now I got 2 companies going, working with clients all over the world and doing expos, and got so many fans and followers. I'm really grateful.
However, while Jens is certainly one of the scariest looking people on the platform, his 4 years in prison still seems minor when compared to Saucy and Honey, Lofsky, who are facing
Yeah.
a 7-year sentence for a YouTube prank.
7-year
This
sentence
has
for
been
prank.
fun for those YouTubers, but tonight they're facing some serious felony charges and up to 7 years in jail.
In February 2022, the 25,000 subscriber channel posted a video titled 24-Hour Overnight Challenge in Target.
We're about to spend the night in Target. We're gonna spend overnight in
Yeah.
Target.
After introducing the video, the two would hide in the store and wait for it to close. They then walk around filming themselves before walking out in the morning, stating that they had been there all night.
We successfully completed.
Feel like we successfully did. Yep. No, they didn't. Nope. No, they didn't.
The video went up like any other. However, the couple was arrested after the video was watched by police.
West Whiteland police saw the video and arrested Johnson LaRose and Charlotte Fisher for criminal trespassing and conspiracy.
Criminal trespass, which is felony in the 3rd degree. They're not entitled to be there, which makes it a crime.
Not only did the news expose their challenge as fake, using security camera footage which showed them leaving the store at 3 a.m., but after being arrested, the two were charged with criminal trespassing, conspiracy, and are now facing up to 7 years in prison.
Yeah.
However, 7 years is still nothing when compared to where
See, like doing those kind of pranks, not that cool. Like a lot of YouTubers do it, but a lot of times there's been a bunch of YouTubers such as like, let me take off the headphones so I'm not screaming in your face, but J Stu Studios, Justin and Andrew, they usually get permission from the place to do it, but they do it to an extent where if they get caught or anything like that by any of the staff, they'll show proof that they have like permission from the owner to do it for a video. Because like if you make a video saying you're gonna stay overnight in like a trampoline park and you say exactly what the address is, most likely people are gonna be like, wow, if the place is that cool and looks that fun, I want to go there. They're gonna get some business from it, which is great. Like if I had a business and some kid said, "Can I film a YouTube video here?" and stuff like that, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll watch the cameras. If you do anything bad, such as this, or this, sign a contract. And if you do, I'll take legal action if you disobey this contract. But if you don't, have fun posting your video."
Wes Watson, whose 10 years in prison acted as a basis for him to become a multi-millionaire. Now, Wes was already a millionaire prior to entering prison. However, this money had been earned via illegal activity and would therefore also become the reason for his time behind bars.
Yup.
After 10 years in the California prison system, Wes decided that he was ready to get his life together, and instead of taking on a normal post-prison job, he instead created a YouTube channel titled GP Penitentiary Life Wes Watson, where he began to tell stories about what prison was really like. His ideal prison-like image helped all of his videos to explode in popularity.
So I went on that YouTube channel and it blew up. Every video got millions of views. I got 100,000 subscribers in 28 days.
And with his physique also
Hell yeah.
position from his time away, Wes sold fitness programs and coaching via his social media channels. Wes also put out a book, and only 3 years after being released from prison, Wes had once again become a multi-millionaire.
That's why I've been able to make myself a millionaire and stay fit this quick. 3 years after doing 10 years in prison. Everybody told me, "Wes, get a real job. Like, how are you going to support a family? Online coaching." Ha!
Which accompanied a whole new series of videos in which Wes preaches the importance of good habits in the most brutally honest way possible.
Yep.
You will have
He's a little too loud for me.
zero worth if you don't put the work in. If you crack that bottle and think it's gonna do it, massive downside. Hey, look at me. I'm having so much fun. We know how you look in the morning throwing up in the toilet, looking at your bank account all.
However, while prison led Wes Watson to become
Dude, like that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, if you want to like have a good life and actually support yourself, here's one thing that might sound stupid as hell coming from someone who doesn't really know what he's talking about, but eating healthy. If you take 1 or 2 days a week and have like a healthy meal and then slowly add that into your like system all the time, like 1 or 2 days having the whole day having healthy stuff, like having like protein bars, having some like vegetables and like a casserole for dinner, like chicken, casserole, vegetable, a little bit of stuff like that, more healthier stuff, you'll feel way better about yourself. Trust me.
become a successful motivational speaker. For the final YouTuber on our list, the opposite happened, and being a motivational speaker led him into prison. He was a Mexican YouTuber by the name of German Loera MX, and as mentioned previously, he was known for posting motivational and business content to his channel with over 5,000 subscribers. However, instead of engaging in legitimate business practice, German instead decided to make money by kidnapping someone and holding them for a $100,000 ransom. 2 days after doing so, he was caught by
What the
police and
fuck?
was sentenced to 50 years in prison, where he remains to this day.
Okay, that is a dummy. That's so stupid. But like, all these people that go into prison, it's kind of messed up. But like, some of them that caught me off guard, that got me really thinking to myself, was like I knew Ice Poseidon and them because he's been arrested like multiple times. I'm pretty sure, besides just the VidCon one. Logan Paul definitely been arrested. But if you really wanted to make like a longer video, Sunny V2, whatever, just talk about like all the, like Balin Levine and all his friends. Cause I know they've been arrested and charged with stuff, but then they get away with it because they say, oh, it's just harmless pranks. We don't mean to do anything, which is lucky. But yeah, that was it. That's all. That was the video. If you guys enjoy, please drop a like, please subscribe down below, and please leave a comment and share this video with a friend, because we're on the road to 200 subscribers by the end of January. That's my goal. Let's get to it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Whoop.